Hi guys, today I just wanted to cover why I chose 255/80/17, also known as a 33 by 10, for my tire choice on the GX. So you can kind of see 255/80/17, and they're LTs, aka E-rated, so 10 ply, which doesn't mean they actually have 10 ply, just means they're like 10 ply rated, but they're the stiffest and strongest ones you can get. These tires have been awesome. They have been great in mud, like this kind of rocky, you know, a little bit sandy stuff. Even just not even aired down have been great. They haven't been that stiff, especially compared to the stock squishy 18. It felt very similar. Just get your tire test right, or your air pressure test. I'm at right 35-40 depending on what I'm doing. On the chalk test, that's what I came out to. But tread depth's really nice on these. If you're doing any mud or deep sand, don't do it. That's the only like flaw on ATs and then tall skinnies. But there's a reason that the guys who have always done the Pan American Trail and like the old school Toyotas and even tractors do tall skinnies, because you're having to move less weight, so it takes less power, but also you're gaining ground clearance. And especially with these, a 285/70 is like a 32 point, I think it's like 6 or 4, it's depending on like the manufacturer, so it's not a real 33, but these are 33.1. So you're getting your height that you need, because that's what actually is going to keep you from scraping everything. And then the coolest part about these is with the TRD off-road 4Runner wheels, or FJ wheels. They're 17x7, 17x7, and then, or 7.5, and then plus 14 offset. And that actually brings it in. Most guys are getting negative offset or 0 offset, and that brings your tire out farther in the wheel well. With this size, you're able to fit it stock height. This is 2-inch lift, but anybody who knows anything, if you can't fit it at stock height, you can't fit it lifted unless you limit all of your travel. So this was my first mod. I got these wheels, tires. The wheels, I got a whole set for 300 bucks for a set of 5 of them, and that's a pretty good deal. Especially these are brand new dealer takeoffs, and I've already got, this one's actually a really nice wheel. I've got a couple that I've taken some gouges out, and you can't beat Toyota like original quality. It's gonna be better than any China kind of stamped something or cast wheel. These are nice. They'll balance in every time. You can kind of count on them. But this size and this combination allows you to only have to heat up your rubber kind of fender well right here, push that back, and then on the front, when it's stock, this comes down here. I did a bumper cut, so I don't have that mounting plate anymore. But where it connects up here is drill a new hole in that plastic fender liner, pulls it forward just enough that you have clearance, and then you're good to go. You off to the races, full flex, no rub. But some of the guys I've been seeing with 285s, with the offset they got, they even have to do the body mount chop, which I think is just insane for a 32, or really I guess 33. But eventually I'll do, if I do that, I'll do body mount chop, maybe even a BMC relocate and everything, just do it right, and then slap 35s on, and then go that route. But for right now, I am really enjoying this tire size. It didn't kill my power. My buddy Brett will attest. I was towing an RV up through Boulder Canyon, and he was able to kind of leave him in the dust with his Jeep JK on 35s with 488 gears, which is pretty crazy. But it is a V8, and that's the reason we get them. But this side's awesome. The size is awesome because this setup will fit exactly on your 4Runner. It's pretty much the same exact fitment. So then you're off to the races, and you didn't need to cut a bunch of metal. So if you want to go back to factory and trade it in or something crazy, then you wouldn't have to. The only thing I would give you for like advice is that with this setup is sometimes when you do the more like if a 0 offset by 8, Some people run into, they have to do maybe a little bit more massaging or trimming back here. But you overall have less width here to worry about. Oh, and also UCA clearance. I have plenty of room to get my fingers in between. That's a pretty important thing there. But yeah, does great on all the trails so far. Air down. The performance that I really wanted was snow and ice performance. That is what I'm really worried about, especially when we're up in Alaska, Canada, when we do the Pan American. And that's the stuff that I don't want to be stuck in the middle of nowhere. So I'd rather be okay on mud and try to just stay out of the big pits, but excel on ice and snow, because this stuff digs right down to the good ground. You need to get traction. Check out my other videos. So far I've done some kind of snow wheeling. Recently was doing kind of like rock crawling. It's just moderate hard trails, but enough that had to use sliders, and this was just today when I was monkeying around, but they're great. So I would recommend it. They're cheaper than 285s a lot of times with COVID prices. I don't know, but they're cheaper and they work great, and they'll definitely get you in so you want bigger tires eventually, but they'll be better than having just regular 31s or 32s, and you'll be able to save your truck, not get hung up on stuff, and it looks pretty cool. So you know what you guys think, what kind of tire size you guys would like, or if you guys would also choose the tall skinny. Thanks. Subscribe, more videos to come. See you guys.